Here we are for a festive footballing chat, and I've been lucky enough to be joined by Charlie Skillen from the Mail Online. Thanks very much for joining us, Charlie.
No problem, Rory.
First things first, the Boxing Day fixture against West Ham. It's flawless, wasn't it?
It was a great performance, yeah. West Ham have, been completely justified in being fourth on the table so far. I was slightly surprised to see their team line up, and I was quite sort of shocked by their performance. Really, they were very poor, but Chelsea were absolutely fantastic. That front six was incredible. Matic, Fabregas, Oscar William Hazard, and Diego Costa.
How much do you think it was that Chelsea? I mean, from where I sat and Matthew Harding lower, it looked like Chelsea were sort of unstoppable. But then, looking at Match of the Day and hearing some of Allardyce's comments since, they weren't ever up for this, were they? I think they play Arsenal tomorrow, and that's where their focus seems to be lying. Well,
they rested Song, who's been such a crucial part of them kind of controlling games in midfield. They moved down into the wing when he's been so good in the middle. It's a compliment to us, really.
Yeah, absolutely.
They think they can get something from Arsenal, which they probably can.
Yeah,
exactly. But having said that, Chelsea could have been 3-0 up by half time. Yeah. Absolutely.
This is brilliant, though, because I remember under Mourinho's first tenure, we got into a situation where teams were coming to Stamford Bridge and resting players and expecting to lose, and obviously that makes your season so much easier because teams aren't coming to win the way that they do at other grounds. So if we can get that, if teams come expecting a defeat, start resting some of their better players, we'll be flying along.
Yeah. The only danger is you've got to watch when Man City comes to town that the players are still on track.
Yeah.
I think that a lot of the narrative about the past couple of games has been like Chelsea could slip up, Man City have been down the next, and against Stoke and West Ham we've been so good. Yeah. And it's been such a kind of relief to see, and it's such a bodes so well for the rest of the season.
Yeah, absolutely. This actually nicely brings me on to my next point, and I know that some people don't want to hear this, but I want to talk about it, so it's going to happen. John Terry. First goal against Stoke, first goal against West Ham. He's playing the football of his life. This man, is he the Premier League greatest ever defender?
Yeah, without a shadow of a doubt.
Yeah, he's incredible, isn't he? This vein of form he's in at the moment, it's got to be the best football he's ever played.
Yeah, I think so. I mean, I wrote after the Stoke game that the 2005 version of Terry was kind of all action, throwing himself in the way of shots and attackers and stuff. But this version, he lets Cahill do all of that kind of thing, and he's kind of much more measured. He reads the game kind of even better than he did. Yeah. And the kind of way he's reinvented himself after being out of the team for a couple of years with Benitez and Villas-Boas in charge, definitely puts him well above any centre half.
What a joke! If it was ever in doubt, like we all know that Benitez is a Burke, but if it was ever in doubt, dropping John Terry and seeing the form that he's found 2 years later just proves it, doesn't it? Yeah. Poor Napoli. Poor old Napoli. It's a travesty that he's still in employment. Looking forward, Southampton away. Tricky, confident?
Possibly. I'd be surprised if Mourinho kept the same starting lineup. I mean, he's got so much faith in this 11 that plays pretty much every game. But I'm getting tired just going to the game. So God knows what they're doing.
Who specifically needs a rest? Like, I think it's Hazard, isn't it? Hazard seems to be playing constantly.
He gets kicked out of every game as well. Yeah. So I think it would be good to see players like Charlie Ramirez start.
Yeah, get Ramirez in. We love him.
Yeah, he runs for 14 weeks and kicks the hell out of everyone.
Yeah, he's a wonderful man. And Chip Valdez, so we love him forever.
Yeah, exactly.
Brilliant. Charlie, thank you so much for joining.
Problem.
Make sure that you subscribe, comment, let us know what you think, and be nice. And if I don't speak to you before, Happy New Year. Cheers.
Happy New Year.